Hello all, this is Heathen Queen, and I am here to introduce you to This Is Your Dating Pool show. Here we highlight the bandits, the delusional females, and the all-around degeneracy. These people are out here mating, breeding, bringing children into the world with no care and concern for anything else. It's our job as a marital show to show you your choices. These are your people in your dating pool.
42, what's your zodiac sign?
I don't believe in horoscopes, but I'm a Scorpio.
Fine, I respect your beliefs. Mia, Baltimore 42, no kids, actress and voiceovers. Let's do it. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
I'm looking for a Christian man. Why is that so hard?
Are you a Christian woman?
Yes, I am.
Are you not having sex till marriage?
Yeah, without putting all my business in the street, Kendra. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
Well, that's a question I would ask. So
I know.
Now listen, before you can stop right here. Your business is gonna be in the street.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I guess it's already there.
Okay. So don't cut your head off.
Okay.
So are you celibate till marriage?
Pretty much.
How long you been celibate for? 6 years? Okay. So are you in churches? Are you going to church events?
Kendra, I've been in church since before I was born.
And there's
consistently.
no good men in church.
I'm not saying it's not. It's just none that are eligible, that are child free and looking to actually marry and are heterosexual.
Whoa. That was like a drive-by.
I mean, it's just being honest. I mean, I've been in church for 42 years of my life.
Okay. Is your father or mother a pastor?
Both were. They're retired. They were ministers.
All right, we can stop right there. Off the bat, there's a bunch of red flags in this shit. She's 42. Why she ain't found nobody yet? Why she ain't found nobody and she in the church? Why she ain't found nobody and she been in the church her whole life? And she saying she can't find not now one. Wasn't she raised with some boys that was in the church? Why can't she find boys in the church? Why can't she find the ones that she was with when she was in the fucking church before? See what I'm talking about? You wasn't looking for church boys before. You was looking for something else before. But you've been chasing that shit all your life, something other than the church boys. So now that you done became 40, can't give the guy your youth, can't give the guy maybe no kids, because according to you, maybe she don't want no kids. She got a child-free life. She don't want no child. Men your age or a little bit older in the zone you talking about want somebody younger who might be able to have kids. You ain't trying to have no motherfucking kids. You should have just came out and said that. And she ain't trying to have no sex. She ain't had sex in 6 years. You ain't gonna be the motherfucker to break that. The only way a motherfucker gonna break that is if he promised to get married to her or he marry her. Now, wait till you get into this motherfucker and you gonna catch all kinds of red motherfucking flags. But see, my concern is your ass been in the motherfucking entertainment business. You're an actress. You're a voice actress. You mean to tell me you don't come across a whole bunch of men that might be interested in you? But motherfuckers your age ain't checking for you. You may look good, but they ain't checking for you. And the only thing they're checking for is to have a good time and pass the time away, and you throw out that snatch. And seeing as how you ain't throwing out that fucking snatch, you can forget about getting some motherfucking men to get married. There's men out there for you to marry, but you should have been looking for them motherfuckers earlier than what you've been looking for them for. You 42, almost 43. Who the fuck gonna look for you and then you say you ain't gonna get no kids? Or you ain't trying to have no kids, but you trying to travel all over the place. So you want a motherfucker that travels, don't have no kids, and ain't trying to have no kids. And you want him to be around your age or whatever, but he can't have no kids. See, you asking for a wrong combination. You knock out a whole bunch of your blessings that way. But you keep doing what you're doing, goddammit. Sometimes you single women got just as many issues as the motherfucking girls who got kids.
Yes.
Okay.
It's been fun.
All right. Jasmine 31, San Diego, no kids. Tip agency. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo.
Leo. What kind of man you looking for, Jasmine?
I want a God-fearing man. And ideally, if he was down to like keep all the commandments with me, that would be most ideal. But the main thing, I mean, obviously, like honesty and loyalty are important. A chivalrous man is something important to me. I like a man that opens my doors and like, you know, will carry my bags and things like that. But yeah, the God-fearing man is like the key component. And as far as like liberty, if he's in love with pork, then we're not gonna be a fit. Like,
Does he love with pork, or do you mean if he eats pork?
I mean, if he's in love with it, like if he's open, like, cause for me, like I keep my liberty is centered around following the Bible and trying to keep God's laws, not just the 10 commandments. And so I focus on what the Bible says is clean. And so it's important to me that my children are not going to be eating pork. My children are not going to be eating shellfish and things like that. So a deal breaker for me would be a man that if he's open to letting go of pork, great. If he's not, totally cool. If he doesn't eat pork at all, that's obviously ideal. But I'm open if he's open to adjusting. But I get, like, you know, I grew up in the church, so I get that, like, there's conditioning that we all have sometimes as a people. Another thing that's really important to me is he has to be like Black. Like, if he's not, like, that's ideal for me. If he's like Latino, I'm open to Latino and I guess Native American, but really I want a Black man. That's like ideal for me.
The way you said Latino, I naturally assume that you're more Black. Are you mixed with anything?
I have Mexican roots in me, and I'm Creole. I'm a lot of Creole, and I have some Native American. But
do you consider yourself as a Black woman, or do you consider yourself?
Yeah,
Creole?
yes, I'm a Black woman. I'm
Okay.
a Black woman.
So back.
All right. So many things to look at, motherfucker. It looks normal on the surface. But these are the kind of people you got to watch out for. The first thing she asked for is a fucking religious man. I keep telling you, those men, their dick get hard just like any other goddamn man. But she goes further. She says this man has to keep the tenets of the Bible, of the 10 Commandments. How many of you motherfucking bandits know the 10 Commandments? Not many. She's looking for a specific man. Then she says he doesn't have to eat pork. How many of you motherfuckers out there don't eat pork? Pork chops, bacon, blah, 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 blah. Not a lot. Most people will touch pork. There's some people out there that won't touch pork, but there's a lot of y'all that do. And she is specific about that no motherfucking pork and the goddamn religious 10 fucking commandments. All right, so she done levels the playing field for all you motherfuckers anyway, because you bandits don't follow no fucking tenets or no marriage tenets of the Bible. So off the bat, she ain't for you. And you brushing up on that shit. See, I'm the kind of motherfucker that I'm a degenerate motherfucker, and I admit that. I'm here for the mess. I'm the kind of motherfucker that will pretend like I don't eat pork. And then all of a sudden she'll catch me eating some bacon one time. See, that's the kind of motherfucker I am. But that's why I would stay away from a motherfucker like this. She has cut the playing field down to almost nil. You don't eat pork and you follow the tenets of the religion. She gonna find fault with anything that go against these things that she want. So she ain't easy to find. Motherfuckers say, oh, she's so good. She perfect. This and the third. Wait a minute, hold up. She ain't got no motherfucking kids. She 31 years motherfucking old. She was married before. Why she didn't have no kids before? She immediately got into another relationship after she got a divorce. So she was in a relationship for 2 years. She been divorced for 2 years. But she been in a relationship for 2 years. She ain't that goddamn religious because she been in a relationship and she was married. She don't have no kids. Why ain't she got no kids when she was married before? She said she got out of that relationship because he was abusive. Okay, we get all that. But still, you can't tell me you weren't married long enough for you to become pregnant and be this amazing wife that you said you wanted to be. And she ain't got no motherfucking job. Why she ain't got no motherfucking job? She's so motherfucking stable. She says she been doing temp jobs. Why she been doing temp fucking jobs? She ain't got no education, and she just doing temp jobs till she get married, which means she ain't gonna help you in the motherfucking household bills and shit like that if she ain't trying to keep no job, or she can't keep no job. Why she ain't got no job? See, y'all need to be looking at this kind of shit. I look at this kind of shit. No kids, religious, overly religious. Don't eat pork. Don't got a job. 31. No kids. What the fuck is going on? There's something else. Red flags for me. Get your ass off here, girl. She trying to sell some shit. And most of these motherfuckers falling for
Aquarius. So this is Ruby, Brooklyn, 30, Aquarius, a driver, Uber Eats, bartend.
Yeah.
No kids. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
I'm looking for
Try keep the phone. I'm sorry. Try to keep the phone steady, baby, and look at us.
Wait. Thank you. But I won't say God fearing. I'm looking for like a loyal, fun, type of man.
Loyal and fun.
Honest. You know.
What's the deal breakers?
Oh, I don't like bad breath, bad hygiene. You gotta be circumcised. I don't like no boring type of guy. You gotta wanna do shit. Like, I don't want nobody broke. None of that.
Okay. Nobody broke. Does he have to look a certain way?
You gotta be tall, like stocky.
He gotta make a certain amount of money?
No.
You don't care about money?
I don't. At least the minimum 50K, but the money don't really matter. You just gotta have your own, because I got my own.
Okay. You gotta have your own. You don't have any kids. Could he have kids?
No, I don't want no kids. I've done that.
Okay.
You're not doing
What's that?
like.
I'm sorry I cut you off. What'd you say, babe?
I said I'm not doing no kids. I've been there, done that. You can't be married, none of that. Like.
Okay. No kids. Do you want kids yourself one day?
No.
Oh, so you don't want kids either. So you want a man that doesn't have kids nor want kids.
No kids, no girl, nobody on the side.
Okay. So you want to be faithful, not married, and doesn't want children at all.
No kids, yeah.
Okay. Let's do the KendraG, Ruby.
All right, let's look at Ruby. First off, Ruby don't have no stable job. She drives Uber Eats. She don't have no kids. She don't want no kids. She's 30 years old. She used to be a bartender. She got a tattoo on her chest. Now, I don't know about nobody else, but for a man, these got some red flags in here somewhere. She don't want no kids. So motherfuckers who want kids, and normally people wanting kids right about this time. She don't want no kids. She don't want no fucking kids. She don't want no fucking distractions. Don't try to hold her down. She gonna keep y'all separate She ain't gonna be looking like a marriage. What is the point of getting married if you're not willing to have kids and you're not trying to bring kids into the equation? She ain't trying to bring no kids into the equation, which basically means y'all just having fun together. So what's the point in her getting married? Or if that's what she's looking for. She's looking for a relationship. I don't know whether she's looking to get married or not. Maybe she's just looking to do fuck buddy things. But she cannot be serious. She ain't said jack shit about going back to school, trying to get a better job. Why you driving Uber Eats? And you're a bartender. That means you don't have any education. To me, that says you're not trying to do anything beyond what you're doing. And you should be, at this particular time with no kids, looking to go into school to do something so you could better your circumstances. And you're a female. Just in case you get pregnant. Maybe she don't want kids now. Maybe she want kids later. Who knows? But it sounds like a party girl to me. And she ain't no wife material. She sounds like a party girl to me. So y'all go ahead and chase her. She's just looking for a good time. She ain't trying to take you home and be no wife, cook, and all this other shit. Because she ain't trying to have your kids. And she ain't trying to see none of your motherfucking kids neither. So anybody who got kids, you bandits, you out it. You out of it. There's plenty of motherfuckers walking around, they ain't got no kids. But she ain't trying to be serious.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. Mariama, NYC, Capricorn, 25, works in HR, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, boo?
That's a very hard question. I am looking for somebody who's serious, who has a good, has something going for them, has a good job, and is just an overall good man, right? Because being in New York, the men out here, it's very, very hard. So I'm just looking for somebody who can match my energy and just have a good time, honestly. So
okay.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers, I don't think I've heard anybody say this, but I think my biggest deal breaker is if you're a homebody. I can't do a homebody. The way I am personally is I like to go out. But when I mean like go out, I don't mean party. I mean like, let's go out, let's go work out, let's go picnic, let's go hiking, let's do things, you know? Like, I'm not the type of girl that just sit at home and just watch Netflix all day or just work and go home. Like, I like to have fun and do things, you know? So homebody is just the biggest turnoff. There's nothing wrong with a homebody, but we're just not going to be compatible, is what I'm trying to say. And then my next one is no kids. I can't do kids. I'm 25, I'm young. I don't want to be a stepmom or the baby mama drama. Like, I don't want to do that. So no kids.
Okay. One said she's intelligent and very well spoken.
Oh, thank you.
Does he have to look a certain way?
Honestly, Kendra, I don't really have a type. I like all type of guys. Like, sometimes I be surprising myself. I'm like, I like him. Like, so I don't really have a type. Just, you know, hygiene is really important. Just be clean, well kept. But any race, any body size, I don't really care. So
okay.
Yeah.
What about money? Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Just be comfortable where you live. So if you're in New York or Colorado or Texas, just make enough that you're not living paycheck to paycheck, but you have enough to save, travel, and do fun things on the side. So there's not really like a specific requirement that I have. So, okay. Yeah.
Let's do the KendraG.
Now, we have Mariama. Okay, there's nothing wrong with her. She looks perfect on the surface. Nothing. She don't have no kids. She don't want you to have no kids. She's 25. She works in HR. The mug is not all that. You can work around that. She's fit and feminine. She's all that. She's perfect. Okay? Just like that. She's good. Except she has one snag. You ain't getting a snatch until she's in a relationship with you. Now, I understand where your mind went, degenerates. I'm just like that. My mind went to this. Let me pretend to be nice to her. Let me pretend while fuck other bitches on the side. I'll pretend I'll be nice to her until she give me a snatch. And then if found out the snatch ain't no good, then I'm out. All right, I get it. This is the degenerate mindset. But I think like that. This is what you motherfucking bandits gonna do. She's a decent girl. She got tattoos. She ain't all that motherfucking religious. She ain't gonna say religious. She just gonna say you gotta believe in the things that she believe in. And she's perfect on paper. But then you have to ask yourself, why is she still single? She's still single because she's a virgin. And her mug is not all that. And motherfuckers looking at her like, oh, she a virgin, but she ain't giving them snacks, but she ain't all that fine. Nothing wrong with that. I get it. I do. So some of y'all just fall back. Let the ones that are serious who wanna court her stand up. A lot of y'all ain't gonna want to court her. That's what she wants. She wants you to court her, and half of y'all don't know what the fuck that is. So stand back if you don't know what the fuck that is. Okay? She's a nice girl, but her expectations are kind of out there. Not saying money-wise, not saying this, but she's looking for a nice man who wants to get married. And a lot of you motherfuckers ain't nice, so you need to stand the fuck back.
You in Colorado, you should. All right. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, nigga, Colorado, 32. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini. May
Okay.
23rd.
Gemini. Do you have any kids?
No children, no.
No kids. Okay, what you do for a living, Nia?
I do timekeeping and payroll.
Okay. Okay. Have you ever been married?
Never, no. I've never been proposed to. It's crazy in these streets.
Oh, never been proposed. When was your last relationship?
About 2 months ago.
What happened, Nia?
He just kept breaking up with me, and then finally just we kind of did a situationship for a second, and then he got annoyed at that, and then yeah. But he was just saying that, I don't know, he was 42, and he was acting like he was ready for all this type of commitment. He's the one that came to me with that idea, you know? Yeah. And then out of nowhere, he's just actually, I don't ever want to be married or have children. And I'm like, what the fuck? So yeah.
So at first he said that this is the things that he wanted.
Yeah.
How long were y'all dating?
It wasn't long. It was probably 5 months.
And then he just switched up on it.
Period.
Damn.
Damn. Old as heck too. So I'm just kidding. He's not that old. 42 is not that old, but still, you know, you would think he would have his ideas already set out, and no.
Okay.
He did have his ideas already set out. He wanted to be a fuck boy, and you look good to him, so he was gonna get you, regardless. He was gonna get you by what you said. See, sometimes y'all lead with the bullshit y'all say, and then y'all get a motherfucker thinking. The degenerate side of people. She ain't gonna give her the snatch unless I say I'm gonna commit to her. She ain't gonna give her the snatch until I pretend like I'm going out with her. She ain't gonna give up the snatch until I do this, and this. And then these motherfuckers do this, and this. They really want to be a fuck boy. You don't know the difference between a fuck boy and a regular boy because you've been fucked around, so you think all men are fuck boys. And he does what he does. See, that's your fucking problem. You have no fucking standards or boundaries because you were in a situationship at the age of 30 when you looking around trying to get married. You don't have no kids. You never been proposed to because you don't fuck shit yourself. Because you don't know the difference between a good man and a bad man. You need to slow the fuck down. Every 5 minutes you in a relationship. So how the fuck you supposed to find a good one? If you run across all bad ones, that's all you know is all bad ones. Instead of slowing down and actually looking for the decent characteristics before you even get a man's face. I know full well I don't want to date a motherfucker from the hood. So I don't entertain motherfuckers from the hood. You want a man who got money. You go places where men who got money go. You want a man who wants to be married. You go to places where married men would go or hang out or think or do or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But you just meeting random motherfuckers off the internet, however you met them, and they just playing you for left, right, and center. Because now you out here looking for another relationship, and you just got out of that fuckboy relationship. That's what he was. He said he was wanting to be in a relationship, and as soon as he got your snatch, he was out. And you still can't even say that out loud. That's all he wanted was a snatch. And he lied to me to get it. That's the truth. So you ain't ready for no relationship. Get your ass off here. Y'all don't even be thinking. Maybe it's just me and I'm just fucked up.